My title is God King, Ka, Kabaka, Shaka, Shava, Shiva, Kufu, Kuru, Sun God King in this dispensation. I play the role of the healer, the mystery revealer, the diviner, the truth finder.
Okay, from what tradition you come from?
My tradition is steeped in all the traditions of the African way. Of all the ways of all the great sciences that come before me. I'm one with all the great sciences. I don't subscribe to any particular school, for all the schools belong to the black man. So I partake in all the schools. So I'm the embodiment of every discipline, not just hoodoo, voodoo, the essence of Africa. First off, I'm 73 years young. I'm plant-based diet. I've not eaten the animals, not eaten the dead in 53 years. I've not worn the uniforms of oppression in 53 years. I've been in my high place, neck up operation, not ruled by waist down situations. So over the years of perfecting proper eating habits allowed me to escape the body prison. So I'm no longer a slave to the flesh. I'm more spirit than flesh. As a result of my studies, as a result of my discipline, I tapped into my ancient memory. I tapped into my truth. I remember myself and the role that I've always played whenever I've been in the game of life. This is living theater. In this living theater, we're all role players. And of course, I play the role of the caretaker. It is my job, my responsibility to make sure the earth runs properly, to make sure the earth is respected, to make sure the earth is taken care of. For a minute, when I got separated from my truth, my cosmic assignment on planet Earth escaped me once I got separated from my truth. Through hundreds of years, I've returned to my truth. I've perfected detachment from the physical body imprisonment. I'm no longer a slave to the flesh. So I'm no longer ruled by the carnal. Lust, anger, greed, envy, jealousy that leads to fear, confusion, that keeps you steeped in someone else's projected illusion. Now, as you can tell from this environment, I project the reality. The reality comes from my dome. No one else gives me a reality. No European, no Chinese, nobody gives me a reality. I'm the first man, the original man. I'm the man of all humanities, the father of all humanities. The black man, black woman are the mothers and fathers of all humanities. We're the only ones that are made in the image of Almighty God. All the rest of the humans are made in our image, the black man, the black woman's image.
I'm sorry for my not knowing a lot of stuff, but I understand that this kind of religion doesn't work with gods, but with pure energy, no representations.
Right. Energy. Thoughts are the seeds of reality. If I want to create reality, dealing with voodoo. Voodoo coming from the tradition of Voodoo, a religion in Africa.
Yeah.
Okay. A voodoo priest is the master, first of himself. Then he rules over the illusion. Then everything in the earth becomes part of his thought process. Thoughts are the seeds of reality. So if I want to create or manifest or destroy, it is done through the thought process. Now say for instance, if I wish to manifest wealth, I may take this particular doll right here. I may program this doll. I may put a candle near this doll. I may put a piece of parchment paper near this doll with my intentions of what I'm manifesting, of what I'm destroying. Because we're both creators and destroyers. My job on the planet this time, though, is through the magic. And all magic, real magic, stems from real love. That's anchored in truth, righteousness, justice, balance, and order. We're the standard bearers of creation. So when we talk about voodoo, we're not necessarily talking about things that bring people harm. That's the opposite side. That's perhaps the dark side of what voodoo really is. I only need to harm one when there's a need for something to be destroyed. I thought we were creators and destroyers. But it's a misnomer, misconception to think that voodoo is solely for the practice of getting evil or getting even or doing evil. That's not the purpose of voodoo. Voodoo is another system of resurrection that leads to spiritual cultural perfection once you know the intricacies of the science. We don't use this science. I don't use this science, and I'm a master, I'm a king. King means one who rules over the carnal, is a own carnal nature, and deal with neck-up operations versus being controlled by waist-down situation. So I've been in the game long enough now to remember myself, to recall myself before I fell away from my truth, which allowed me to go into bondage, which allowed me to be someone's slave for the past 400-500 years, so that the material man could have his hour in the sun. So every 26 or 36,000 years, I have to fall. I have to be separated from my truth so that the game of life can be perpetual, so that life never ends. So every now and then, I have to fall. And when I fall away from my virtue, away from my goodness, away from my moral codes, away from my spirit of immortality, so that the material man can project his illusion for the little time he has on stage, only to the time I wake back up. Now I'm reincarnated. Now I'm firmly situated in my third eye region. Now once again, I'm the serpent king, the dragon king. I remember myself. So therefore, I create and project the reality.
So, you never, when you work your magic, you never call a name of another god.
I don't call nobody. I'm everybody.
You do yourself.
I'm everybody.
You are everybody.
Exactly. I'm the gods too.
Yeah.
And I'm the demons. Remember, there are dialectical laws of opposites. In order for there to be good, there has to be bad. In order for there to be up, there has to be down. Left, it has to be right. Good, bad, hot, cold, warm, cool. The opposites. So I can't very well be God and not be the devil too. So at a point, I got to learn to walk.
Okay.
And as I learn to walk in balance and order, my consciousness is more godly than it is demonic. So I only use demonic parts of my energy when it's time to heal or destroy certain things on the earth. Because right now we're in the time of creation and destruction. One of my names is Shiva. Shiva, that's the India in me. You know, I'm Buddha too. The black man is also Buddha. That's what the cosmic call is about. The spiral galaxy. We're from the Milky Way star system, the Milky Way galaxy that gives birth to the S-U-N. Down here, my woman gives birth to the S-O-N, as above, so below. She's the Milky Way goddess on earth, mimicking the big goddess on high. The Milky Way that gives birth to the S-U-N. Now down here, once again, the dark feminine gives birth to the S-O-N. That's me. I'm the son of the S-U-N. I'm the S-O-N of the S-U-N, so I'm not waiting on any S-O-N for my salvation. When I look up, I'm not looking for an S-O-N, as the brainwashing teach. When I look up, I'm dealing with the S-U-N.
This kind of name that you're telling me, like this S-O-N, where they came from, that names?
My names? Well, Ka, which means spirit, Kabaka, which means king. All these are African terminologies. Now you have to realize now, African is the teacher of the planet, of the globe. So when I'm in India, even though the pantheon of gods may be different, they still are the same gods that originated in Africa. Whether it be Egypt, whether it be Ethiopia, whether it be Atlantis, formerly Ethiopia. All gods on earth originate basically in Africa. And from there, we disperse. We go throughout the planet. So, Shiva, part of my Indian identity. Shiva is when I'm not with Shakti. That's the most powerful force. That's the most powerful queen. I'm Shiva then, but I'm Shiva when I come into the earth to bring balance and order. So this time I'm resurrected, spiritually, culturally perfected to bring the earth back into order. This is why we're the crown. This is why you see the serpents.
In this order, African is open over everything else, or is at the same level that's...
Well, right now, Africans in the general population have not returned to their truth. Most Africans right now are ruled by the spirit of fear.
Yes.
When you're ruled by the spirit of fear, love no longer rules. Fear is demonic. Once we start thinking we were the body, see, we're not this. This is a prison. The body itself is a prison. The idea is to escape the body. How do you escape the body? By escaping cravings and desires of the flesh, by ruling over the carnal, by being neck up and not waist down, by returning to a place of virtue, of goodness, that gives you, once again, the crown, which means your union with the cosmic forces of creation.
The garments you are using right now are part of your ritual, your avatar. What is that?
The goddess. I worship the goddess. The triple blackness of space. The Milky Way. The field of energy that we'll call the Milky Way galaxy.
Okay.
I'm from the star system, and even though I don't remember everything I am, I know that I'm galactic. I know that I'm untouchable. I know no weapon formed against me can prosper because I've risen above the 3D imprisonment. I'm in 5D and beyond frequency range. In other words, I'm sitting here with you, but should a tornado come or any other thing that wishes us harm, it could not harm me because I'm in a 5D frequency. I'm not sharing the same frequency, even though I may be sharing the same space as you. I'm not sharing the same frequency as you. What makes my frequency different? Well, I don't lie, I don't cheat, I don't deal with deception. I don't wear the uniforms of oppression. I don't lust, I don't anger, I don't greed, I don't envy, I don't jealousy. I don't deal with the carnality of mankind's creation. Okay, so that puts me in a different frequency range because most men are ruled by their lower self. They're not dealing with neck up operations. They're basically controlled by waist down situations. So that has everything to do with your frequency output, your goodness, your love, your light, your innocence, your purity has everything to do with you vibrating a higher vibration, a higher frequency. And this higher frequency is your protection. It puts you in what's called the ring. You'll notice when I'm playing the role of Shiva, I'm in a ring similar to this, where this ring here, this is Dogon, this is me and Mali. I'm still in the ring, just like I'm in the ring with Shiva. The ring represents the circle of cosmic protection. I'm ruled by the goddess. When you see the crescent moon and the star, the crescent moon is goddess and the star is me, I'm king. Crescent moon and the star. Now the sun, moon and star, the sun is hidden. So the sun gives birth, casts his light upon the moon. And the moon gives birth to me, the star. So my job on earth is to protect a black woman and her children.
Specifically black, no white.
No, hear me.
Yeah.
I'm a king that rose in the West.
Yes, okay.
So white people are my subjects too. I love everybody, I love all humanity. But of course, I'm in blue-black skin. So first, I have to remember myself. I have to remember my self-love. I have to remember my people. I have to return to love my people. And as I perfect my love of myself and my people, then I realize all people are my people, regardless of what page they're on in their story or their journey. My love is unconditional. Love is my power. Love is my truth. Love is my root. Love is my voodoo. Love.
Yeah, but that means this is great, but this is not Hoodoo. This is more than Hoodoo.
Okay, because voodoo, if you look at Africa today, she's on her knees with all these different sciences. Voodoo with many traditions. I did 400 years in the West as somebody property. I called another man master for 400 years who couldn't stand in the sun 5 seconds on a dark, cloudy day. I got separated from my truth and got ruled by fear. So during those 400 years when I was disemboweled, taken out of myself, disconnected, deleted, depleted of my ancientness, my connectedness to the griot of Africa, my story, I got separated from my story, thus the crown of my ancient glory. Okay, so now, when I wake up in the West, I'm a new creature. I'm here for 400-500 years. I'm a new creature now. As a new creature, I have a new crown. As a new creature, I have a new science. I have a new way. I don't go back to what I did yesterday because I'm a new creature born in the West today. I'm a brand new creature in the West. I'm a different king who's perfected self-mastery over the lower self and who has I live for one reason, and that's to return of black women, children, and men to their higher place in their own domes, the place they used to roam freely, this place in their upper room, this place where sweet flowers bloom, where we start to realize who we are, who we've always been. We've always been the caretakers of the earth and the people of the earth. We're the nurturers. We're the mothers and the fathers of humanity. We love us back into health and back into shape because we're the elders. So now it's time for the earth to return back to us again. This is why the king is risen in the west this time and not in the east. I'm risen here in the west and not in the east. So you'll notice whenever my temples, you'll notice all hues of people come, all races, all nationalities. I love everybody. I serve everybody. I'm a servant. I'm a king. King to me means one thing. I serve. That's all kingship means. I have the courage, I have the love, I have the light, I have the wherewithal, I have the backing of the goddess to be in my most high place to serve humanity. I love humanity. So, in the process of my love, my wisdom, my historical perspective, I'm in a way able to create my magic, which stems from my love. Because God is love, God is magic, as is the goddess.